So, hope everyone has by hearted this derivatives of inverse trigonometric functions. Okay. So before starting with your derivatives of inverse trigonometric functions, we'll just see the derivatives of your implicit and explicit. So you're going to find the derivative of 2x plus 3y equal to sine x. Okay. So differentiate it with respect to x. What will you have? D by dx of 2x plus d by dx of 3y equal to d by dx of sine x. Okay. So derivative of 2x is what? 2. Derivative of 3y is what? 3. And derivative of y is dy by dx. So 3 dy by dx and derivative of sine x, it is cos x. So find what is dy by dx. You will get as cos x minus 2 by 3. Okay. Next is you have to find the derivative of sine square y plus cos xy equal to pi. Okay, so differentiate it with respect to x. So it is d by dx of sine square y plus d by dx of cos xy, that is equal to d by dx of pi. So d by dx of sine square y, directly we don't have the derivative. So it should be of which form? X square form. So derivative of x square is what? 2x. So derivative of sine square I can write it as 2 sine y. But this is not in terms of y. So I have to write d by dx of what again? Here this is not 2 sine y it is. Okay. It is not like your x square. So instead of x it is sine y. So you have to take the derivative of sine y plus then again cos of xy. Derivative of cos is minus sine xy. Again it is not only in terms of x. So again derivative should be taken for x into y. And derivative of constant is 0. Okay. So 2 sine y, derivative of sine y will be cos y dy by dx, chain rule. Again this as it is, this is of which form? Product rule. So first into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. This is what is written here, equal to 0. Now multiply that minus sine xy inside the bracket and then take your dy by dx terms together. Okay, and then find the value of dy by dx. So I have taken the dy by dx term together, the others on the other side, and find what is the value of dy by dx. So here I have got y sine xy by 2 sine y cos y minus x sine xy. If you stop here, it is also correct. But just check whether what is my denominator. Is it 2 sine y cos y? So can I write it as, yes, any identity you remember? It is sine 2 theta. So instead of 2 sine y cos y, I can write as what? Sine 2y. Okay. So it is y sine xy by sine 2y minus x sine xy. Hope this question was clear. Okay. Now, before starting with our inverse trigonometric functions derivative, this identities we have already studied are plus 1. Sin 2x, cos 2x, tan 2x, then tan 3 theta, cos 3 theta, sin 3 theta. Okay. This identities you have to remember because we need this identity for solving the derivatives of inverse trigonometric functions. Okay. Go through these identities and then you have to start with the next section of the problems. Okay, because you should be able to identify which is the identity applicable. Okay, so go through it. Sin 2 theta in terms of tan, cos 2 theta in terms of tan, then tan 2 theta, again your the rest sin 3 theta, cos 3 theta and tan 3 theta identities. Okay. So first one, y is equal to sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. I have to find derivative of this. In inverse trigonometry, we have seen that sine inverse of sine x is always what? It is equal to x. Okay, that means if I am able to write this as sine, I can. Okay, now is it similar to any identity which is of your sine? Yes, you have sine 2 theta's 2 identity. In that, it resembles to which identity? Yes, the second one in terms of tan. What it was? It was 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Yes? So what should I do is, I have to substitute x as tan theta. Okay, always remember this angle should not be your x or y. It should be other than x and y. Okay, so I can put your x as tan theta. If x is tan theta, what does your theta implies? Theta will be your tan inverse x. Okay, next. So I'll be having y equal to sine inverse of 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. So instead of this, I can write now what? It will be sine 2 theta I can write. Now sine inverse, it will be just 2 theta. Okay, so I'll get y as 2 theta. Now this theta should be replaced in terms of x. Since x is tan theta, your theta will be your tan inverse of x. So I'll get it as y is equal to 2 tan inverse x. Now take the derivative. You'll get dy by dx equal to 2 d by dx of tan inverse x. What is derivative of tan inverse x? Yes, it is 1 by 1 plus x square. So the answer I'll get as 2 by 1 plus x square. Is that clear? Okay. Next, we should find the derivative of tan inverse of 3x minus x cube by 1 minus 3x square. Okay. So here it is your tan inverse. I should get tan inverse of tan. Or if I am getting tan inverse of cot, then also no problem. Okay, your reciprocal ratios. Okay, now here your complementary ratios. Complementary ratios, if I am writing this, then also you have to check whether I can write tan inverse in terms of tan, or I have to check whether I can write tan inverse in terms of your complementary ratios. Sine complementary is cos, vice versa. Okay, again your tan complementary is cot, cosec it is sec. Okay, now here this is of which identity? 3x minus x cube by 1 minus 3x square. Is it like 3 tan x minus tan cube x by 1 minus 3 tan square x? What is it? Which identity it is? It is tan 3x. Yes. So what should be my substitution? My substitution will be x as tan theta. So I'll be writing it as tan inverse of 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. So I'll get y as tan inverse of tan 3 theta. Okay. So again tan inverse of tan 3 theta, I'll be getting only just 3 theta. Okay, this one. So instead of theta, I can write it as what? It will be your tan inverse x. So differentiate it with respect to x, you will get dy by dx as 3 by 1 plus x square. Derivative of tan inverse is 1 by 1 plus x square, and hence you will get this as the answer. Hope that is clear. Now next is y equal to sine inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. Yes, now you just suggest what should be my substitution. Is it, yes, is it your, yes, correct, it should be my tan itself. Okay, so put x as tan theta. So is it 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta? But what is this identity? Is it sine 2 theta? No, it is what? It is cos 2 theta. Okay, so I have got sine inverse of cos 2 theta. But do you have any identity for sine inverse of cos 2 theta? You have not learned. Okay, you know sine inverse of sine x is x. So can I write cos 2 theta in terms of sine? Sine and cos are complementary ratios. Okay, so is your cos 90 minus theta as cos theta? So I can write cos 2 theta as, it will be sine of pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Okay, now sine inverse and sine, that it will be cancelled, and I'll be getting just, it will be what? I'll be having it as pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Now instead of 2 theta, substitute the value as tan inverse x. Since x is tan theta, my theta will be tan inverse x. Okay, so dy by dx, I'll be getting it as minus 2 1 plus x square. Okay, next one. Here it is because derivative of tan inverse is your 1 by 1 plus x square. So you are getting this minus 2. Clear? Now next is y equal to sine inverse of 2x into root of 1 minus x square. Now you might have seen previously everything you are substituting x as tan theta. So here should I substitute x as tan theta? Just check. It will be my then 2 tan theta into root of 1 minus tan square theta. Yes, do I have anything? No. So in such questions, don't substitute x as tan theta. Observe it. If it is direct your identity, resembles your direct identity in terms of tan, in that case you have to substitute that x as tan. Okay. Now see here, is it sine inverse? That means if I get as sine inverse of sine x, I can write it as x. Okay, so I have to think over it. How could I get this as sine? Okay, now here it is 2 into sine 2 theta is what? Is it 2 sine theta cos theta? Yes, that means what should I substitute here? Either you can substitute x as sine theta or you can substitute x as cos theta. No problem. Because if I substitute x as sine theta, I'll get as 2 sine theta into root of 1 minus sine square. 1 minus sine square is what? Cos square. So root it will be cos theta. So I'll get it as 2 sine theta cos theta. Other way round, if I substitute x as cos theta, I'll get as 2 cos theta into root of 1 minus cos square. 1 minus cos square is sine square. Square root of it, it will be my sine theta. So is it same as 2 cos theta sine theta, that is 2 sine theta cos theta? Both are the same. So you can have any substitution. I have put here x as sin x. So I got 2 sin x into root of 1 minus x square. Okay. So I'll be getting as sin inverse of 2 sin x cos x. So this I can write it as what? It will be a sin. Okay. Here I made a mistake. What is my mistake? Yes. I have made the mistake. I did not write it as theta. It should be written as theta. Okay. Everything should be in terms of your theta. That is what? I have changed. Okay. So put your x as sine theta. So it will be my sine inverse of 2 sine theta cos theta. So I'll be getting it as sine inverse of sine 2 theta. So can I write that as what? It will be 2 theta. But since x is sine theta, so I'll be getting it as theta. I can write it as sine inverse x. So now differentiate on both sides. You'll get derivative of sine inverse is what? It is nothing but 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Okay, so this is the derivative. Hope this is clear. Okay, now the last question, y equal to sec inverse of 1 by 2x square minus 1. Now, here again, it is sec inverse. So I should get sec inverse of sec. Okay, so but for sec we have the identities only for what? 1 plus tan square is sec square. But here something is 2. Okay, 1 by 2x square minus 1. But whether, what is the reciprocal of sec? Yes, it is what? Cos. So is there any identity related to cos, right? Like 2x square minus 1. Do you have 2 cos square minus 1 as what? It is cos 2x. Okay. So that 1 by cos, it will be my sec. So that will be cancelled. Okay. So what should be my substitution? Substitution should be x as cos theta. Okay. So substitute it as, you'll be getting 2 cos square theta minus 1. So 2 cos square theta minus 1 is nothing but cos 2 theta. So 1 by cos 2 theta is sec 2 theta, and hence I'll get y as 2 theta. Okay. So you'll get, instead of theta, I can write it as cos inverse x. Then differentiate it with respect to x. You'll get dy by dx as derivative of cos inverse is minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square, and hence I will get this here. Hope this section it is clear. Main thing, you have to observe what should be substituted whenever it comes for your inverse. See whether what should be my substitution. Check whether any direct identity do I have, so that I can substitute and I can cancel it. Okay, or should I, or whether I have the reciprocals, relation of reciprocals. Okay, or whether I have the relation of your complementary ratios. Okay, that identity should be there in your mind. Only then you can know what should be the substitution. Okay, hope this is clear. Thank you. Homework will be attached.